Unpopular fact. Men determine a woman's value. I'm going to say it again. Ladies, the men you're after, they determine your value. So, all this overvaluing yourself, there's a difference between self-worth and value. Men determine your value. You determine your self-worth.
This is correct. Men determine a woman's value on the dating market. And this is quite frankly one of the things that women hate the most and they argue against. And they're really having two separate conversations when they're arguing against this. When women push back on whether or not men determines a woman's value, they're talking about the value as a human. When we're talking about the value on the dating market, not your value as a human. And it's just the same with women. Women determine men's value in the dating market. So if it's 100 men and there's 100 women, collectively those women come together and say, this is the ranking of those 100 men based on the qualities that women want. So it's just the opposite when we're talking about women. Men determines women's value on the dating market. So all this leveling up, all this calling yourself is a 10, that's fine and dandy when you're talking about self-worth. But when we're talking about your value on the dating market, you do not determine that as a woman. So when you say body count doesn't matter, okay, it doesn't matter to you. But on the dating market where men determines the value of women, that absolutely matters. So whether you agree with it or not, body count matters, for example. And then there's an array of other things, weight, hair, whether it's weave or wigs or makeup. All of those things go into account, and men determine women's value based on all of these sorts of things along with personality. But it is a hard truth that it seems like a lot of women under 45 are hearing this for the first time and they don't like it, but this is the truth. It's like going to a pawn shop and you take a family heirloom. The difference between worth and value. What is a family heirloom worth to you, the family? Priceless, right? But when you take that same family heirloom, let's say it's a vase, and you